Laura here. So as you guys know, Wednesdays is one of my wash days. I usually just do a co-wash and refresh on my hair. But one of the things that I try to keep in mind on Wednesdays is that I don't really like to restyle my hair. I really like to keep it low manipulation. So I'll either do something like twists or a protective style to keep my hair healthy until Sunday, which is when I do my styling days. So I wanted to kind of show you guys one of my favorite protective styles that I usually do on Wednesdays. And I got this from one of my favorite YouTubers. It's super simple. So I'm gonna tell you guys what you need to sort of replicate it. You can have a leave-in of your choice. It could be a leave-in conditioner or a leave-in treatment, something that can stay in your hair and give it some moisture. You wanna have two of these. Now I'm like totally blanking on the name, hair ties. There you go. So you need two hair ties. You need a wide tooth comb and just like a brush to sort of slick your hair back. But yeah, that's basically all you need. So I'm gonna show you guys now how I do the protective style. Let's get into it. Okay, so as you can see, my hair is already parted. I did detangle it in the shower when I was co-washing it. But I'm gonna go through it again with my wide tooth comb just so I can make sure that I get all the tangles out before I style it. So the first thing that you wanna do is apply your leave-in. I have this Camille Rose coconut water leave-in treatment that I really like to use for this because it leaves my hair moisturized for however long I decide to keep this protective style in. And I'm trying to get it out of the bottle. Having some technical difficulties here. All right, I got it. And this is the consistency of it. It's super light. That's kind of what I like about it. So you don't have to do a lot with this. You can really just apply it to your hair from roots to end to sort of ensure that your hair gets coated. And I just sort of just use a little bit. Make sure I get the back. I like to break my hair. Make sure I'm getting the in-betweens as well. So I'm gonna apply just a little bit more to make sure that I didn't miss any spots. And all right. So the product is now in my hair. So this is going to keep my hair moisturized while it's in the same style, since I'm not gonna be touching it for a few days. So then I'm gonna take my wide tooth comb and I'm just gonna make sure that I get all the tangles out of my hair. So when I do this style, it's not wrapping around itself or becoming too difficult to manage. And like I said, I had already detangled my hair in the shower, so this process isn't too difficult, especially because the product that I use has good slip as well. So it shouldn't give you any issues, but you do always want to make sure you go into styling with your hair as detangled as possible. So that's sort of my goal here. Okay, so I have a little tangle back here I'm trying to take care of before I proceed. And I think I got it. So this is what my hair looks like. All combs through. Alright, so this is what my hair looks like all combed through. I have the product in. I've went through it with my wide tooth comb. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to smooth down the front a little bit. You don't have to add any additional product to do this. My leave-in works really well for it, but I know some people like to apply gel because they like their edges to be as slicked down as possible. You can do that. I'm just not gonna do that because I don't need that sort of look. This is protective styling and we're still in quarantine here in California, so so I'm just gonna leave it as is. So now that I have this sort of like really smooth look to my hair, I'm going to grab two hairs here at the front. Make sure you separate the rest of it. See how I just have 2 frontal hairs? And I'm going to break it in half like this, and then I'm going to begin to twist. Make sure that you keep this twist tight. Okay. So now I have my twist around like 1/4 done, and I'm gonna grab a bit more hair, and then I'm going to wrap it around this twist like so, keeping it tight. And then I'm gonna wrap it again to about 1/4, and then I'm going to grab a bit more hair and twist it again, keeping it tight to around 1/4. Then I'm going to grab a bit more hair, twist it again, keeping it tight around 1/4. Then I'll stop. Then I'm going to get a bit more hair and twist it again. You know the drill, keeping it tight to 1/4. Then I'm gonna grab a bit more hair. It got caught right there. You gotta be careful with that. That's why you want to make sure it's detangled, because you're gonna have a bad time if your hair is all tangled when you try to do this. So you keep twisting 1/4 again, and then you grab a bit more hair and you start twisting. And then you grab a bit more hair and you keep twisting. About 1/4, and then that's the last bit of hair here in the back. You grab it and you twist. And you finish off your twist as if you were doing like a regular twist. You can just get it at the bottom. And what I got from the YouTuber that I got this style from is you want to secure it here because your twist can come apart really easily. So you use the ponytail holder like I showed you at the beginning to sort of secure it here. And that's the first half of my hair. You can see here it kind of looks like a braid and it goes down in the form of a twist. But I'm not very good with braiding. You can also do like a braiding style with this, but I'm not very good at braiding, so instead I just sort of like to do the 2-strand twist because it's just easier for me. Personally, the YouTuber I got this from didn't do this, but I like to take just a small amount of product like so and apply it to the end to help like retwist my hair so it doesn't come apart when I sleep, because I'm like a really weird sleeper. So that's it. That's essentially how you do this style. I'm going to do the other half, speed through it a little bit since you've already seen it. But yeah, this style is super great. I really like it because you can sleep in it and still like wear it the next day. And also when you take it down, your hair looks great. So I'm gonna finish this up and then I'll show you guys the final results. looks like. It's a pretty easy style to do, as you could tell from the video. I'm gonna leave this in for a couple of days just because I'm lazy, and like I said, we are still in quarantine here in California. But I will probably show you guys on my Instagram what it looks like when I take it down, because it gives you a really nice definition of curls, and your hair comes out super moisturized from this as well. So I'm a big fan. I'm also gonna put in the video down below the original link to the video that I got this from. She does a really good job of explaining it step by step, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys how I did it. So you are also free to sort of check her out. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. I follow her avidly. She was actually my hair inspiration when I first started going natural, so I don't mind giving her the plug. She's great. All right, well, that's it for this week. I will see you guys next week. I hope that you have a great 4th, and yeah, thank you for sticking around. Make sure to comment and subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions. Curl her out.